event of the evening, a world title main event. 12 rounds for the WBC Super Lightweight Championship of the World. First, we invite the challenger, our visitor joining us from Sheffield, England. He is ranked the #3 contender in the world. Here is the undefeated Dalton Thunder Smith. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the defending world champion from Fajardo, Puerto Rico, the two-time world champion and the defending WBC Super Lightweight Champion of the World, El Orgullo de Maternillo, Subriel Matías. All right, 12 rounds of boxing, WBC Super Lightweight World Championship, weight limit 140 pounds. First to the scale, the former British and Commonwealth champion, the current WBC Silver and undefeated challenger, Dalton Thunder Smith. Dalton Smith weighs in at 139.6 pounds, 139.6. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's his opponent, the defending world champion, the hard-hitting WBC Super Lightweight Champion of the World, El Orgullo de Maternillo, Subriel Matías. Matías weighs in at the weight limit of 140 pounds. 140 pounds for the defending world champion. And our fighters ready to face off for this, the main event of the evening. 12 rounds WBC. The final time they'll face each other until they meet in the center of the ring tomorrow night for the main event. Subriel Matías versus Dalton Thunder Smith. All brought to you by Juan Orengo's Fresh Productions and sponsored by Extra Vite Supplements and Vitamins. We'll get a chance to hear from both of our fighters. Q&A session with boxing broadcaster Corey Erdman, along with the former world champion Raul Marquez.
All right, Dalton, it's been a long wait, a lot of turbulence leading up to this fight. Seems like emotions were getting a little high there during the stare down. What was being said back and forth?
Yeah, not much got said. You know, this is what we want. This is the energy we need. We've got the best fans in the world, the Brits traveling. Big love to the Puerto Ricans. Tomorrow we've got a fight, so tune in because it's going to be exciting. Let's fucking have it.
Dalton, when you were 6 years old and you walked into the boxing gym for the first time and you were dreaming about what your first world title opportunity would look like, it probably looked a little bit like this, didn't it?
Like I said, I grew up watching the greats of Ricky Hart and Joe Calzaghe, and tomorrow night I prove myself, and I belong in that era, in that legacy. So, you know, tune in. Tomorrow I become a world champion, and I can't wait.
If you're to do that, you would become the latest world champion from Sheffield, and I know you have a lot of people that made the trip here with you. What would it mean to you to add your name to that list, and what is your message to the fans back home?
You know, I started it from 6 years old for that reason, you know, to reach the top in boxing. I'm not here to make up the numbers. I'm here to achieve a childhood dream, you know. And like I said, a big shout out to my supporters, to the Puerto Ricans. Tomorrow night, we're going to have a good fight.
All right, Dalton, best of luck.
Thank you.
All right. Champion. We'll have Raul Marquez translating here. Subriel, I'll ask you the same thing. It seemed like emotions were getting a little bit high. What was being said back and forth during the face-off?
Muchas,
You want to fight with me? You want to fight with me?
No, absolutely not, no.
dice que muchas emociones, ¿verdad? Cuando se estaban poniendo frente a frente, ¿qué es lo que estaban diciéndose?
No, obviamente, ¿sabe? Mostrando ambos respeto, ¿sabe? Realmente ambos respetándonos y obviamente, ¿verdad? Complaciendo a mi fanaticada que mañana quieren verlo no más tía.
He said basically there was a lot of mutual respect between both of them, and as you could see, you know, you got the Puerto Ricans here for me, and you also got his people here for me too.
Subriel, all of the great Puerto Rican fighters have had their big main event moment in the Big Apple, guys that you looked up to growing up. How does it feel to have your main event moment in Brooklyn?
Todos los peleadores puertorriqueños, ¿verdad? Han tenido su momento, ¿verdad? Pelear en una pelea estelar. Este es tu momento ahora que vas a estar peleando en este nivel, una pelea estelar. ¿Cómo te sientes estar en esta posición?
Pues mira, para decir que valió la pena, tengo que hacer que se rajen. Y esa es mi meta mañana, complacer a mi fanaticada y hacer que él se quite.
He says, you know, this is a great honor to be here, you know, and be in this stage, and but, you know, he needs to make a statement, and he's going to do it tomorrow.